Hi, welcome to eShop Window, where we take a quick peek into next week so that you can find new games that you may have otherwise missed. At the time of recording this video...
Oh, I see how it is. I take your outro on last week's podcast, and so you take the intro on this video, huh? Huh? You just think because it's your channel, you can do with it whatever you want? You need to take my intro?
Well, I just thought I was supposed to show up since every time you make one of these videos, people ask, where's AJ? Here's AJ. AJ's here.
Oh. You were trying to be nice. Okay, is it okay if I still do the rest of the video?
Okay, fine. Do your thing.
Thanks. My name is Parker, and at the time of recording, there are 11 games coming to the Nintendo Switch next week, including Turok, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, Everybody, and Unravel 2, the game that should have launched on the Switch, but it didn't. But now it is. Cool. With all that out of the way, let's get window shopping. Backstreet Back's on the radio, Titanic is smashing box office records, Pokemon's on TV for the first time ever, and you are Turok, the dinosaur hunter. The 1997 N64 classic first-person shooter, Turok Dinosaur Hunter, was a feat of its time and is coming back to remind us of the good old days. This remaster tightens up the performance but also allows us to relive every single polygon as they were intended. Turok hunts down the Switch on March 18th for $19.99. If you enjoy feeling like a god with a sword, then this next Muso-style title, Fate Extella Link, the fourth entry in the Fate franchise, may be just right for you. As a direct sequel to Fate Extella The Umbral Star, which is also available on the Switch, there are 10 servants added to the original roster of 16, and we're told that you'll battle your way through huge invading armies to retake the virtual world of Seraph. Play alone or with up to 8 players when Fate Extella links itself up to the Switch on March 19th for $49.99. For a long time, we've been told that exercise is important for staying healthy, and video games keep you sedentary. Well, not anymore. Now you can just pretend to exercise and be as good at cool acrobatic stuff as the real pros on American Ninja Warrior Challenge. Pretend to jump on stuff, pretend to hold on to things, pretend to get a little bit exhausted, and really most people would fail at the first obstacle. But not you. This game exercises its right to be on the Switch on March 19th for $39.99. When you're stranded on an abandoned planet, what won't you do to stay alive? Symmetry is an intensely challenging point-and-click survival game boasting a strong narrative and minimalistic yet appealing art style. The soundtrack and visual design evidently complement the harsh atmosphere. And from what I hear, you die a lot. Video games. Am I right? Try your best to survive when Symmetry tests your wits on March 19th for $9.99. March 20th offers us an entirely different perspective on fun. Some call it soccer, some call it football, some call it interesting about once every 4 years. Super Kickers League lets you and up to 5 of your local friends crowd around and play some cartoony, arcadey soccer fun. This easy-to-play, hard-to-master game boasts multiple game modes, 10 teams with unique skills, and much more. Super Kicker League does an offside onto the Switch on March 20th for $14.99. Speaking of fun and cartoony, Final Fantasy's favorite little bird guy, Chocobo, stars in the upcoming release Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon, Everybody. The gameplay is similar to a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, but in the lovely multiverse that is Final Fantasy. If you like both of those things, this game's definitely for you. If you like one of those two things, it might be for you. If you don't like either one, then, I don't know, just enjoy the cute trailer. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody mysteriously appears on Switch March 20th for $39.99. Alright, hear me out. I haven't played this game, so I can't say that it's great, but after doing some research, it seems like it's more interesting than it looks at first glance. So, take a look. In this unique puzzle game, you play the part of the 7th bit in a byte, trying to escape. The world is code, and you slowly learn to alter it just a bit by puzzling through the bytes that are missing a 7th bit, adjusting them as you go. Like I said, it's a bit odd, but it really flew under the radar on Steam, so go ahead and check it out a little bit more if you're interested. Rogue Bit is taking a bite out of the Switch on March 21st for $4.99. Our protagonist is on a journey across the galaxy to meet new friends and find his father, but also find the legendary planet Azure that could be the key to save humanity from extinction. This isometric turn-based RPG is inspired by the classic JRPGs of the 90s, and the hand-drawn art is actually quite pretty. Azure Saga Pathfinder Deluxe Edition's quest ends as it finds the ever-elusive Switch on March 21st for $9.99. It's another one of those games without a trailer. So, Peasant Night. Available March 22nd for $2.99. Sushi Time is hopefully just as much fun to play as it is to say. It seems to borrow its premise from Overcooked, only without the multiplayer and the running around, so just the feeding people food on a timer part. Gather the ingredients, put together some Japanese classics, and make sure your customer is happy when Sushi Time is perfectly plated on the Switch on March 22nd for $4.99. And finally, the one you've all been waiting for. It seemed tailor-made for the Nintendo Switch, but came to everything else instead. Until now. Unravel 2 is a single-player or co-op side-scrolling platformer. As a sequel to the widely loved Unravel, this title adds yet another Yarny, and your two little fellas are tied together with yarn, making their way through a beautiful and mystical world. The game is gorgeous and apparently really fun. Unravel 2 finally graces the Switch with its presence on March 22nd for $19.99. And that's it for me. Every single game coming out next week to your Nintendo Switch. Which of these games are you most interested in playing? I think for me, probably it's Unravel 2, but some of the other ones seem pretty interesting. Also, comment down below, what's the game that first got you into video games? I'm just curious. Otherwise, be sure to like and subscribe to the video and the channel, and check out videos next week, and this week, just keep on checking out videos. You know when the schedule is probably, and if you don't, you can find it other places. All right, that's it for me. Watch these videos. Bye.